For these two, I'm just trying to get you to see I'm going to do all the steps, but I'm not going to talk through it as much. I'm just going to kind of go through the steps. If you get stuck, talk to me. I'm going to start with my first one. I'm looking at what I want to get rid of, my 4x and my 3x. I mean, I would have to multiply the bottom one by 4 and my top one by 3. That's not ideal. But I have a 2y and a negative 1y. If I multiply them, the bottom one by 2, then my new set of equations is going to be 4x plus 2y equals 6. And my second one will be 6x minus 2y equals negative 16. If I add those two equations together, 4x plus 6x is 10x. 2y minus 2y, those cancel. And 6 minus 16 is negative 10. Divide both sides by 10. And that gives me x equals negative 1. If I plug that back in, I'm just going to plug it back into my red equation. 4 times negative 1 plus 2y equals 6. That's going to become a negative 4 plus 2y equals 6. Add 4 to both sides. That cancels. We get 2y equals 10. Divide both sides by 2. And y equals 5. So my equation, or my solution for the first equation, is negative 1, 5. Again, if that's not what you got, see if you can figure out where you went wrong and learn from that, okay? Just watching me do it's not going to do anyone any good. All right, the second equation, we have negative 3x plus y equals 11 and 2x plus 3y equals negative 11. Again, we could multiply the bottom one by negative 3 and the top one by 2, but that's more work than we really want to do. So we're going to multiply the top one by 3. And that will give me a positive 3y. Oh, let's multiply it by negative 3. And we'll do by 3. We don't want to complicate things. Let's multiply it by 3, and we'll just subtract. Okay, 3 times negative 3x, that would be negative 9x. 3 times y is 3y, and 3 times 11 is 33. And then my other equation is 2x plus 3y equals negative 11. You might be asking, does it matter which equation you subtract from which equation? And it doesn't. It'll just end up, one will give you negative numbers, the other one will give you positive numbers. Or what you had as positive would become negative, and what you had as negative would become positive. It doesn't matter. So don't worry about that. It will still work out. Okay, so I'm going to subtract these. Negative 9x minus 2x, that's going to give me negative 11x. 3y minus 3y cancels. 33 minus a negative 11, that means minus a negative becomes a plus. So 33 plus 11 is 44. Divide both sides by negative 11. And x, negative 11 goes into 44 negative 4 times. So x is negative 4. I'm going to plug that back into, let's plug it into the second equation. So we have 2 times x, instead of x we're putting in negative 4, because it's the same thing, plus 3y equals negative 11. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Plus 3y equals negative 11. Add 8 to both sides. And those cancel. We get 3y equals, that's negative 3. Divide both sides by 3. And y equals negative 1. And so our solution for this one is negative 4, negative 1. Okay, and you can always check these. If I plug x, negative 4 in for x, I have 2 times negative 4. 2 times negative 4 plus 3 times negative 1. That's negative 8 minus 3. That gives me negative 11. Negative 3 times negative 4 is a positive 12. positive 12 plus negative 1 is positive 11. So that works for the top one as well. It works for both equations. That means we did it right. Okay. And one more time, if that's not what you got, that's okay. I just want you to be trying these, and as you follow through the steps, see where you made a different step. Okay. And there are other ways to do this. So if you came up with the right answer but used different steps, that's okay too. There are a lot of different approaches that you could take at each step, at each point. You could be subtracting things different at a different time. You could be doing it to different sides. Just keep practicing these, and they will get easier, and you'll be able to do them better.